U.S. Muslims' terrifying plan accidentally broadcast on live on radio. Here's what's about to happen. It's always hilarious to watch the reaction of liberals whenever a Muslim goes on a mass-killing spree in the name of Islam. Even if the Muslim screams Allahu Akbar in the final moments of his life, liberals will always claim the killer had no relationship to Islam, while condemning everyone as racists and bigots who speak out about the terror attack. As the unapologetic love affair between liberals and Muslim terrorists continue, it looks like the game is finally up for liberals continuing to assert that Islam is a religion of peace after what a popular FM Muslim radio station just accidentally broadcast for over 25 hours straight across America's airwaves. Muslims around the world have an intricate plan for taking down the West, but they understand fully that all of them can't just go in with all their guns blazing at once. While terror attacks are a part of the plan, they know that to invade and conquer Western societies they must utilize the civilization jihadist process, and actively destroy civilized countries from within. By utilizing the Islamic tactics of Taqiyya and Muruna, Muslims will pretend to be peaceful while deceiving us of their true intentions, while seamlessly infiltrating our courts and schools with Sharia. As liberals across America and throughout the world still cling to the fallacy that Islam is a religion of peace, looks like leftists will have a hard time explaining why a peaceful Muslim FM station accidentally broadcast 25 hours from Muslim hate preacher Anwar al-Awlaki, where his sermons amounted to a direct call of action across the Muslim community, instructing them to take violent action against all non-Muslims in the United States. The Daily Mail has more. A Muslim radio station broadcast lectures by an al-Qaeda terror leader calling for holy war. Ayman FM transmitted 25 hours of sermons from Anwar al-Awlaki, a hate preacher killed by a U.S. drone strike in 2011. A complaint was made to Ofcom, which has suspended the Sheffield-based station's license. The watchdog said the material amounted to a direct call to action to members of the Muslim community to prepare for and carry out violent action against non-Muslim people. Bosses at Ayman FM have 21 days to explain themselves or be closed down. They found the extremist lectures on YouTube and broadcast them during Ramadan. Ofcom said al-Awlaki, who was an American Muslim cleric of Yemeni descent, was an al-Qaeda leader, recruiter and trainer. He is said to have inspired the Charlie Hebdo attack in Paris, an attempt to blow up an American airliner and the massacre of 13 people at Fort Hood in Texas. The lectures were broadcast in English on June 14. In one, al-Awlaki said, "Prepare whatever strength you have for holy war in the cause of Allah. This is a form of worship." Under broadcasting rules, hate speech must not be included in TV or radio programs except where justified by context. Ayman FM claimed to be unaware of the preacher's background and said not all the material was checked before being aired. The Ofcom ruling described this defense as not credible. Mohammed Mughal, the station's chief executive, said, "This is very, very sad because none of us had any idea this lecture was preaching hatred. We are not just a Muslim radio station, we regularly feature Christian presenters. It's time that people in America wake the hell up to what is happening underneath our noses. We are actively being invaded thanks to the reckless antics of liberals who keep advocating for the very same group of people who have sworn to kill us. Regardless of the various factions of Islam, be it Al-Qaeda, ISIS, or the Taliban, they all have the same goal, which is to come together in order to create a global caliphate. As countries across Europe are being infested with Muslim refugees with Sharia no-go zones are now becoming a common part of the landscape, America within a very short amount of time will be the only remaining stronghold against Islam, as experts predict that in 10 years Europe will be completely ruled by Sharia law. We must keep fighting this Muslim invasion every step of the way. Muslims are actively plotting and preparing to take out violent action against all non-Muslims across America. We are literally only one election away from complete disaster should someone like Muslim lover Hillary Clinton get into office, who has vowed to bring millions of refugees to the United States if elected. If 7 or 8 million more Muslims make their way to the United States, we're going to have a huge problem on our hands, as you can be sure these numbers will add a formidable force to the rabid Muslim army that's already in our country and plotting to take us down. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.